Hi there, travel lovers. This is your trusted cruise and Tauck tour and safari expert, Shawn Power here. I wanted to share a video with you today of an airline experience I'm going to have. I'm flying with an airline that I haven't before, and they're called Edelweiss. I think I'm pronouncing it right. They're one of the sister companies of Swiss Airlines. So a lot of my clients, pretty much the majority of them, do fly business class when they go on all these overseas trips. And I'm doing the same thing today as I'm flying to Europe to start a 5.5-week trip. So basically, I wanted to show you a little bit about the airline today, maybe show you the lounge access that I get, definitely show you what the seat's like, and of course some of the food that they're going to serve. And at the end of the video, I'll go ahead and I'll just give you my review if I want to travel with them or not. And hopefully that'll give you an idea if you want to travel with me if we got the opportunity. So, all right, here we go. Let's take a look at Edelweiss Airlines. All right, so we're back for part 2 of my Edelweiss airline business class experience that I just finished, and I'm actually now in my hotel, as you can probably see behind me. So just an overall comment about the Edelweiss experience was it was actually quite good. So I'll show you some pictures here as I go through this, but basically the seat itself was great. It was a standard flatbed. It was actually quite long. It had to be, I'm not 6 feet myself, and it had to be, at least probably 5 or 6 inches, longer than I was. So it's good for taller people because a lot of times they can be short. So that it was quite comfortable. The food was actually, really good. We had some nice appetizers and entree and dessert, those kind of things. The service is actually what I really noticed was really excellent on board. They didn't make it feel at all like we were imposing on them or like they were bothered to be there. Everyone had smiles. They seemed happy to serve and very attentive the whole flight. So overall, it was a really, really good flight. One thing for those of you who fly business class a lot, the amenities were really lacking. They gave you a blanket and a pillow, but they did air that you put on top of the chair that you can kind of put in between you and your blanket. Also, a lot of times on these, as you probably know, they might have a nice duvet. And when it came to the amenity kit, there was like socks, a toothbrush, and an eye mask. That was it. There wasn't even any earplugs. There was no, lip balm and, hand lotion and that kind of thing. Again, these are first world problems, don't get me wrong. But for those of you who do fly business class quite often, as I know you do, it doesn't have quite the amenities, but everything else was quite really good about it. Now, one thing I want to tell you about really quickly is our flight was actually 2 hours late. Now, I had a 2.5-hour stop in Zurich, so right away it was down to 30 minutes to get to Oslo. So of course that would be quite the panic for a lot of people. Now I always do follow my own advice, and I'm getting to Oslo 2 days before I got to go on my cruise. So I'll do another video about that, I'm sure. But the point is when we got to the gate, we had 30 minutes. That was it. We get to the top of the ramp, and literally there was an agent there waiting for us. He literally took us down these stairs that we didn't even know that were behind the wall onto the tarmac where the planes are. He had a van waiting for us. There was 3 of us, and basically he shot us right over to the Oslo plane. We went through customs outside on the ramp. It was really interesting. We were almost like a VIP thing, and then they got us to the Oslo plane, and I think we boarded 2 minutes later. So the point was, if things go wrong with Edelweiss, they really seem to know how to handle them. So very, very impressed. So overall, if you do, for whatever reason, have a chance to fly with them, I wouldn't hesitate at all. I thought overall it was a great product, and it was very comfortable, very friendly staff, and they know how to handle a situation when it goes a bit sideways. So hopefully there was some value in you seeing this today. Any comments at all, let me know, or send me a question on my website, and we'll see you in the next video. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.